Hey, it's Emily, and today we'll be doing a voiceover for my last quad and glute focused leg day. I'll go over the exercises and different tips to keep in mind while performing them, so I hope this is helpful for you. So before I start any workout, I warm up and activate my muscles. So I didn't record my warm up this day, but I usually foam roll, and on leg days I do bodyweight squats, glute bridges, fire hydrants, and kickbacks for like one set in 12 reps. So for my first exercise, I'm doing a sumo squat with a pulse. So I'm doing this for 5 sets and 12 reps. So I have 2 dumbbells rested on my shoulders. I have my feet at a 45-degree angle out, and I use my knees to follow my feet outward. You don't want your knees to go past your toes while you're squatting. And I like to think about pushing the floor outward while I squat using my heels, and this helps me target my glutes. So I am mainly pressing with my heels during the pulse. So I'm only doing a slight pulse here because I'm just adding the pulse to feel extra tension in my glutes. So my second exercise is banded front squat with a pulse. So I'm doing this for 4 sets and 12 reps. So I'm holding one dumbbell in the front, and this exercise has very similar form to the sumo squat, but here you're putting extra focus on using your knees to press against the resistance band. So when you are pulsing, you want to make sure you continuously press your knees against the resistance band. You don't need a resistance band for this exercise, but since I have it, I like to use it to help target my glutes more. So the third exercise is a Bulgarian split squat, which I did for 4 sets and 10 reps on each leg. You're going to need a chair or a bench that is about knee height, and you start by getting into a forward lunge position with your hips squared to your body, and you brace your core. So you pull your shoulders back and keep your chest up, and your non-working leg will be reversed and elevated on the bench. So I do a wider stance because it targets more glutes than quads. So you're going to lower your body until your front thigh is almost horizontal, keeping your knee in line with your foot. And you don't want to let your front knee travel beyond your toes. And you drive up using your front heel back to the starting position. So the fourth exercise is a reverse skateboard lunge, and you're doing this for 3 sets and 10 reps on each leg. So this exercise has very similar form to the Bulgarian split squat. So in your forward lunge position, and your hips are squared to your body, and you're going to really need to brace your core for this exercise. And your non-working leg is going to be the leg on the skateboard, and you will be moving your front thigh till it's horizontal with your knee. And you want to make sure your front foot doesn't ever go beyond your toes, and that you're driving your body up using your front heel back to the starting position. So the fifth exercise is a dumbbell hack squat sumo stance, and for this exercise it's 3 sets and 12 reps. So the idea of this exercise is a mock hack squat machine. So I'm using a foam roller to press my body against, and for this exercise, it's more just constant tension on your glutes and legs. You're not coming to a full squeeze on top, and you want to keep the tension on your heels. So the sixth exercise is a weighted glute kickback. So I'm doing this for 4 sets and 12 reps. So I'm bringing my chest parallel to the ground, and I'm using the chairs as support. And you bring your one leg back, and you contract your glute at the top of the movement, and then you bring that leg back down, but you don't want to rest it on the floor. And also, one thing I think about while I'm doing this exercise is driving my leg back with my heel. So I think that helps target glutes more too. So the 7th exercise is an ankle weight leg extension. So you're doing this for 3 sets and 10 reps. So you just lay down on the floor and you extend your leg, squeeze your quad, and bring that leg back down, but you don't want to rest that foot on the ground. So for the last exercise, we have the hip thrust hip abductions, and we have this for 3 sets and 15 reps. So you want to get into a hip thrust position by resting the top of your back against the chair, and you're going to bring your glutes up and place your feet so that you are making a 90-degree angle at your knees. So the resistance band should be slightly above your knees. So I keep all the tension on my heels and I squeeze my glutes throughout the movement, and you're pushing against the resistance band with your knees. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this was helpful.